Hey everybody, it's Dr. Karen, and I've been getting a lot of questions about teletherapy this past week. So I wanted to share some information about HIPAA compliance and teletherapy platforms. So a lot of people have been asking, is this app or this program HIPAA compliant? Am I maintaining my patients, clients, students' privacy? So I wanted to share a resource list that I just started creating that has some information and tutorials and some links to to two different platforms that have HIPAA compliant options. So yes, HIPAA has relaxed some of their guidelines recently because of the emergency situation. So you can use certain platforms that you wouldn't normally be able to use just because they want to make things more accessible to everybody who is trying to do online learning. But for the long haul, if you are interested in teletherapy, we do want to be aware of how to maintain compliance. So I've just started creating a resource list for SLPs that has some information on two different HIPAA compliant options. Again, you have to make sure that you go through the necessary procedures and that you are using the right plan for each of these platforms. We've got Google Meet and Zoom. Those both have HIPAA compliant options, and you want to make sure that you have your BAA agreement signed before you use those platforms if you want to make sure that you're being HIPAA compliant. But I just started creating a resource list with some information on both of those platforms, as well as some links and information about getting that BAA agreement signed. So to get access to that teletherapy resource list, so you can learn how to use both of those platforms and get some additional information about HIPAA and ASHA's guidelines, just send me a direct message and say telepractice resource list. I'd be happy to share that with you so that you can get some information about your options for providing services to your students in an emergency situation. And for the long haul, if you do decide that teletherapy is something that you'd like to continue doing. So just send me a direct message, say teletherapy resource list.